child's imagination is part of everyday life. This quality is the most common in any child, as it is the way to communicate with the world around them.
Regardless of child's reality, he, she will always have his, her own perception in which fantasy takes over to give to the child through countless experiences.
It has its peak at the time of creating unusual, ingenious, and original ideas, being defined as thinking beyond. The imagination has two factors: one, external, and the other, internal. This developed the particularity of combining perceptions and acquired knowledge, reformulating or synthesizing them after a series of data collection.
They allow the child to learn and establish relationships, which will be noticeable at the time of games when telling stories, eating, or dressing, as these are the ideal moments to put into practice everything you have learned. The most striking uh, features of the imagination are perception and subjective.
Imaginary friends are a psychological and social phenomenon where a friendship or other interpersonal relationship takes place in the imagination rather than physical reality. The first studies focusing on imaginary friends are believed at 1890s, originally described as being supernatural creatures and spirits that were thought to connect people with their past lives. It has been theorized that children with imaginary friends may develop language skills and retain knowledge faster than children without them, which may occur because these children get more linguistic practice than their peers as a result of carrying out conversations with their imaginary friends.
The first studies focusing on imaginary friends are believed at the 1890s. There is a little research about the concept of imaginary friends in children's imaginations. Originally described as being supernatural creatures and spirits that were thought to connect people with their past lives.
It is possible the phenomenon appeared among children in the mid-19th century, when childhood was emphasized as important time for playing and imagining.
It has been theorized that children with imaginary friends may develop language skills and retain knowledge faster than children without them, which occur because these children get more linguistic practice than their peers as a result of carrying out conversations with their imaginary friend.
Participants were recruited from a child care clinic in a city in the interior of Rio Grande do Sul. Three psychologists and two psychiatrists with 5 years or more of experience were called to a behavioral survey of children's imaginary friends.
A survey indicated that professionals consider the phenomenon a health event in child's development. In addition, the fact that the child has imaginary friends makes it more communicable even at the time of therapy assistance and opens the way for real future friendships.
However, this case in which one must be answered, such when the children blame 100% of the actions of the imagination friends, then can indicate a difficult in accepting the errors. Points of the prodigious Nelson Douglas.
Thank you for seeing our presentation.